Hello, welcome to the Perspective Podcast. I am Danny.
I am John.
I'm Kavion.
I'm Armani.
And today we have a very special episode for you. We're going to be talking about music, all of our favorite genres, artists, and everything from the 2000s and before. Yeah. But first, I do have our weekly perspective for us. This past tour, the Cowboy Carter tour, everyone's noticed that Beyonce's paid more attention to Europe than North America this leg of the tour. Now, how do y'all feel about it?
Well, I don't.
You're right. I don't.
I feel like if it's not where I'm at, why do I care? I don't. So.
Well, I like to rebuttal. But no, I feel some type of way because first off, girl, you're from here. You're being a traitor a little. Wait, I love Beyonce. Y'all. Wait, let me
being a traitor.
Hold on,
Ooh,
but like,
you better calm down.
Beyonce, like your diehard fans, the ones that pay attention when you said everybody mute, we were quiet. They were out there screaming, "Oi, give me fish and chip!" No, like,
give me fish and chip,
like,
y'all.
But
shady.
Anyway,
bitch.
back to Beyonce. I feel like me personally, her outfits were eating harder. Anything Beyonce wears, she looks good. First off, let's clear that up. But baby, you was pulling out your best shit when you was in London, like.
Well, I think that's more so of a like she knew she ate in
I think she just wants to like step it up.
She had to do you got to do better when you on another portion of a show. You got to step it up.
Has she always like toured in Europe like for each tour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I feel
maybe
like
she just
if anything, get them out the way first, baby. Come to, mind you, she's from Houston, so I feel like you should put your best shit on there.
Houston,
Like,
yeah.
let's really kick it off. You over there giving them fur with an American flag on it. They not even from. We not even gonna talk about that. Why they got American
Maybe she
flag?
just shouted out America though.
Keep in mind,
Okay, that's a good way to think
one
about
of the
it.
things that I would say about this is like, keep in mind she still has Atlanta in July, and I feel like that's gonna be one of her biggest shows. And also, she specifically in this tour is doing kind of the Chitlin circuit like throughout the major cities in the South. Because I was sad she didn't come to Detroit. I couldn't afford to go, but I still wanted her to be here.
I could have
you
stayed
know?
outside.
That would make me feel like, oh my gosh, she's in my city right now.
Yeah,
like, I
right.
can feel her.
But also, if
You're on
I'm
a helicopter.
thinking, but if I'm thinking like a Beehive member, and like as much as I love music, thinking about her next album, which may be rock, and she actually not too long ago like made an Instagram post like being like, "Thank you, John Lennon, for making one of the best songs ever," and she was talking about Blackbird.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
Exactly, yeah. So she's going into this like rock phase. She's wearing the Tina Turner outfit, and I feel like London had a huge role in like the pop and rock. What?
Hill?
London? No, London, the city in England.
Oh,
London, England.
Heavy. That's her
Yeah,
honor.
they had.
No sponsors.
There was a huge influence on like her album from John Lennon for this time for Cowboy Carter, and rock is gonna be like, I feel like as much as we're gonna have Tina Turner, Prince, and everything on this next one, if
I
it
feel like
is
she'll
rock,
do
there's
really
gonna
good
be
with
a
that, though.
lot.
She
There's
will.
gonna be a lot of Elton John, and so she's trying to get the Brits and everyone in Europe like on her side for the rock album.
It's Beyonce. They're already on
she
her
knows
side,
how
but
to
I get what you
market.
mean. Yeah, she
It's
knows
the
how to
market.
do
It's
it.
marketing. Yeah,
It's
she's-
marketing.
Let's
She's
not
smart.
forget, she did dress up as Prince for Halloween.
Yeah,
She had the
exactly.
purple, everything on, looked good with it
She
too.
knows what
So.
she's doing. She
And
got a
the-
good marketing team.
Exactly.
Mhm.
She's
And
Beyonce. She got a
She
vision.
is
she
the
had her
marketing
interlude
team.
Literally.
on what was it, Prince's birthday, where she played the
Jay-Z
piano.
on her side.
Yeah.
And actually, so the Formation World Tour, that's the only time I've seen Beyonce. I saw Floor Seats. It was 2016, and it was right after Prince died, and she had this whole like interlude for him. Like it was
A tribute?
days. Yeah, it was like days, and she turned all of Ford Field pink. And it was, or purple,
seen
and it was
that,
like this
yeah.
really, really beautiful moment. Like, yeah, so I'm really excited to see what she does. Like, if this is a rock album, what she's gonna do with that, for sure. Because
Hopefully we're like not completely wrong.
I hope y'all are.
But I could
honestly.
see it
I hope
happening,
y'all are
though.
completely wrong because all signs point to rock. But
Yes.
if it is, I feel like once people find out, okay, yeah, it is rock. If it is
Yeah.
rock, they find out that it is rock, they're going to start having even greater expectations. And then once they hear the album, even if it is good, they're going to be underwhelmed because they were expecting something else, even if that's just how the GP
Right.
is.
But
Like,
then she's gonna
this-
make it up in her visuals though. So it's like you don't just get
Girl,
one
she's
thing with
not-
Beyonce
she's
though.
Not giving
And-
us, she's not giving us no fuck. You
This
think
is-
what? So what? She's gonna get the visuals after?
I'm
she
not even
came
talking
up with
about the
all of
visuals from like the Renaissance or Cowboy Carter. I'm talking about just like look
And
wise,
that's a good point.
routines. Like and she makes movies out of every tour that she does. So it's like people are going to be excited about anything that she
People
does. for
want-
real.
Yeah.
something new, but
Yeah.
like they're not quite ready for something new, which kind of draws us into like our bigger topic of now, which is like recession pop, but that's really the music that came out 2008, 2009. This is when Beyonce first started coming
It was
out.
a
We're
new,
talking about
but that was
four.
also like a new. Like at the
Mhm.
time, it was a new kind of new.
Yeah.
Like all of the who was you about to mention? I knew you was about to say something about Britney Spears. I knew you was about to say something
Britney
about
Spears is kind of coming at the end of recession pop, but like
Okay,
like the
but-
pop girls.
Really though?
Kesha,
Kesha.
Katy Perry.
Really
Yes.
though?
Talk it.
Okay.
Y'all
We
sleeping
had
on
still the
women.
pop
say
girls
it.
from Disney:
I
Selena, Demi,
I
Miley.
feel like Britney
Exactly.
Spears was a part of recession pop more than Adele was.
She
Sort
kind
of,
of was.
but-
Adele, she was in there.
But pretty much
Rihanna.
what I was saying is what we're talking about today, this era of music between, we'll say 2007, 2008, that'll get like Britney in there real good. And we'll just say 2016. That's like
Yes,
our
got
recession
to.
pop era.
Please do.
Like are you guys familiar with like the term recession pop and kind of what it is?
I definitely know what it means, but since Kavion don't, let him know. So go ahead.
He don't know.
Did you want to help?
Huh?
Did you want to help?
Yeah, let me know what it means.
You said what?
Did you want to help me define
Tell
it?
me.
Tell him what it mean.
No,
Danny.
Danny. Let him.
Because I was like, since he knows.
Since you know oh so well.
Can you tell
I
us?
do.
Can you
Like,
tell
I
us?
literally
Tell
know. I
Kavion.
literally know what recession pop is.
Tell
like,
Kavion.
Literally. So go ahead and let him know. What
No.
it
Tell
is.
Kavion.
Did we
Period.
agree? John should tell us what recession
Yes.
pop is.
All
Since you
right,
know
favor.
I'll help y'all out.
I mean, you are.
I
the
will
music
help y'all
star.
out. So recession pop is an undefined genre of music. Between.
No.
So if you look on Wikipedia, it'll say 2007 through 2012. I count like 2016. We're gonna go until like
counting it.
Migos gets into the
Yes,
mix.
because I do
everything.
feel like 2016 is when recession
Yeah.
pop truly.
But it's
ended.
highlighted
yeah.
by specifically more upbeat music about like more escapism. More like
Being
I don't
free.
have any money, but I'm paying rent. Think Pitbull.
Yes,
Think like Lady
yes.
Gaga. All these people.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce was one of the forerunners of recession pop, and now she's back in full force. That's kind of
Definitely.
yeah.
In different eras too, though.
in different eras and
Okay,
everything.
so wait, so now that you say that, do you think that we just need her to start recession pop again? Or
Absolutely.
Or
So-
what we might need 2 or 3 more.
We may need
artists.
reinforcements.
Do you remember Break My Soul?
We may need reinforcements.
Bring in the
We
big
need
one, guys.
So you
reinforcements.
remember Break My Soul?
Right.
I didn't
I
care
really
for that.
think that's like the return of
real.
recession pop.
Break My Soul did kind of like stop the world for us.
Because a billionaire literally told us to quit our job. Are you
My
fucking
good,
ridiculous?
my
Are you
good
kidding
Judy.
me?
My good Judy does not agree with "Break My Soul."
I didn't
on
really
it.
care for it.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Like you thought you was doing something.
Well,
I really
honestly,
care for it.
whether you liked it or not, you can't say that it didn't start.
I give respect and credit where credit's due. She did that.
Yeah, she started.
stopped-
It
yeah.
started
It's
something.
Beyonce.
It started
What?
something. I didn't think off rip like it was like recession pop.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, it's like, okay, wait, maybe
No,
recession
yeah, you
pop
felt
just might
free
be
and
back
just, like-
because
Right.
bitches do be broke still and still be making enough money to go out. Like that's so real. Like that. Thank you. Oh wait, no, y'all, I'm trade for real.
So
Stop
my
playing.
thing about like, what's the other song that she did? The hustle one, move to the moon.
I know what you're talking
Drop it down,
about.
drop it down low,
I know
low.
what you're talking
Low,
about.
low, low
Yeah.
to the flow.
You know that song I'm
Bring it
talking
up
about?
like
Yeah.
arrow.
I felt like I was tired of that.
I forget
But
what
thank you,
that's
Beyonce,
called.
mind you. Thank you,
Okay.
Beyonce. I like my life.
Child, she gonna get you.
Thank you, Beyonce. Everybody say thank you.
Going back to the first era recession pop, what were some of your guys' like favorite
Favorite.
artists? We already talked
That's what I
about
was literally about
Beyonce.
to want to ask.
Yeah.
Kesha,
Mm-hmm.
Katy Perry,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Adele,
Okay.
Rihanna,
Bow.
Ariana,
Yep.
because she entered 2013. And you were going to put respect on her name. That was the last pop star, the last good pop star.
Next.
Who?
What?
John,
What's that about?
be on your best behavior.
About Katy Perry, seriously?
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought
because
Ariana.
because you feel the same way about Katy Perry,
So
right?
the way I feel about Katy Perry is how you feel and how he feels. It's like a merge.
Wait.
Okay, let's just talk about my favorite now then, if that's the case. So when it comes to Katy Perry, bitch, no shade. Like she got her hit, she done her time. I think her
She's
time
done
is
her
up.
time.
She
I
had
think her
5 number
time
ones
is
from
up.
one album.
I do, however, think her
When?
time is up. But
Which one was it? Teenage Dream or Prism? One of the two.
Literally all of them.
Yeah,
Fuck.
see,
Get into the mic.
we know what that is though. We know that. We know that. What I'm saying is, I think her time is up. But since we're
It's
talking,
but we're talking about pop recession.
right? That's what I was about to
Her
say.
time is
Since we're
up.
talking about recession pop,
Give respect.
yes,
Credit.
So pretty much
she
we're talking about her.
deserves. She's at that table with
that's what
all
we're
of them.
talking
She's
We're
at the
talking
table with
about
all
her
of
time
them.
right now, though.
But we're talking about recession pop.
So,
I told
to be
y'all he
fair,
didn't know what
if we're
recession
gonna
pop
talk
was,
about Katy
y'all.
Perry
I don't
now,
give a
do
shit
have
about
something.
Katy Perry
She's
now.
still doing
but
it. Bitches probably looking for what the fuck she did so they can do it again and rebrand it and try to make it theirs.
But she's
Dolce.
not. But the impact in the
Wait, no, I'm playing. I'm playing.
That had to be a joke.
Whoa.
She took that one song
That's
though.
crazy. Okay,
Bro.
okay. Okay. Who's your favorites?
Okay, so
stay on
obviously Nicki
track.
Minaj.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're gonna say Nicki Minaj every single time. Kesha, Katy Perry for that time, yes, for that time, 100% Katy Perry, 100%. Sia, because I feel like y'all forgetting her.
Okay. That's not recession pop. Well, kind of. Chandelier is not recession pop.
It's really not.
It's a form of pop.
It's a form of not recession pop though.
Somebody
That's why it's a
doesn't-
But
loosely.
that's like okay.
That's why it's a loosely.
okay. Well, what about
defined genre.
Titanium?
No.
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 Siete. Next, what's your artist then? Because y'all got me
Eat
messed
'em
up
up,
in here.
please.
So you already know the fan faves: Ariana Grande, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, Toxic. That's my shit. I'm not a big fan of her. but-
Womanizer is me.
Ooh.
I love Womanizer.
Oops, I did it again. Okay, maybe the little bitch got some shit. Okay.
Britney Spears doing her thing.
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe she
Britney
got some
Spears
vibes.
definitely.
But yeah,
served her
I would
time.
just say anybody from 2016, that's who I love. I'm not biased with nobody. If you got a hit, the most hit that was popular, I was on it. I'm just gonna be honest. But those are a few people that I am a big fan of. Like you said, Nicki Minaj. Super Bass had every gay person.
in a chokehold.
This one if I don't no like
With a booming system.
exactly.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I pretty much we all on the same page with that. But you know, some people have their own differences. Yeah,
We'll have to agree to disagree.
I know.
Danny?
I like.
Miss Perry.
exactly.
I loved me some like if we're talking recession pop like after Beyonce, Nicki, Rihanna, obviously. Honestly, all the basic
The
people.
Black Eyed Peas. What about
The
them?
Black Eyed Peas. Oh,
What?
Fergie.
I just thought
I
about
fucking
that.
love
Yeah.
Fergie.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Boom,
I
boom,
completely
pow.
paid them
Chicks
complete
struck
dust
my
after
style.
that national anthem shit. So yeah, I completely paid them dust.
Oh, that's
As you
so
should, because
funny.
I did
Collective.
too. That's embarrassing. A
But
joke.
listen, can we talk about their hits though? I'm talking about Fergalicious.
Pump it.
Pump it louder.
Louder.
Yes.
What you
Oh,
gonna do with
All that junk? What?
All that junk inside that trunk.
I'ma get you.
I remember being like a kid watching a live performance of that or some shit. That was crazy.
Honestly, they were on
Yeah.
like all award shows. Like they were really like one of them.
Gotta get
boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like
So-
come
Oh
on.
no, that was played at every middle school dance.
Yeah.
Skating rinks.
Thank you.
So speaking of,
Like its
do
own
need
category.
to. We need to make like a side episode to talk about this one because we do have to move on, unfortunately.
Come on,
Okay,
you know we
great.
talk too much. Let's go.
I know we talked too much, and actually something you said kind of sparked my interest. Do have another question for all of us. I wanted to talk about rap beef and like I mean sure going back to like Tupac, Biggie, blah blah blah, but like let's talk about like Nicki and Kim. Let's talk about
Now y'all know I wanna talk about
We
this.
put a timer on John.
Nicky.
We need to
You
put
just-
a timer on John though. Like
Yes, put a
honestly.
timer on me. Put a timer on me. Who we starting with?
We're gonna just end off with you.
I'm
Probably.
gonna just shut up until I'm ready to speak.
So obviously, we're gonna have to just say, do you have a certain side? Yes or no? Wait, what rap beef are we talking about, or are we just talking about our favorites?
for honestly. I kind of wanted to talk about rap beef in general and like the
Okay.
place it's had in like music culture over the last like several years, especially the last couple years.
Right.
But like you can't talk about rap beef without talking about Nicki.
Oh,
Honestly.
you can't, because I feel
Thank
like
you.
it was died down up until 2018 with Nicki and Cardi.
It's still up and coming
she
now.
made rap beef popular again.
Your last, remember?
It's okay,
But I feel like that just ignited everything.
It
Nicki and
did.
Cardi.
yeah.
That was a big thing though. That was everywhere. That was trending for like weeks. I think up until like a month.
And
Years.
so do you think because before then rap beef was mostly between like men, like obviously Tupac
Yeah.
and Biggie's the biggest one, and like you had like little
Like,
kids,
you had little ones.
like little ones here and there, but like one, do you think that like it's a productive thing to do within genre, especially like hip hop and everything?
I honestly blame the fans personally, because a lot of fans, they like to compare, or they be like, oh, this is the best. Like, why can't you just be, or they have another habit of saying this is the next person. I don't nobody want to be the next person. They want to be themselves. So I feel like that would be an insult to me, because I'm not trying to be like nobody but myself. If I have the same flow and everything, then that's fine. So that's where rap beef starts in my head, I feel like, because their fans compare it. But it gets really hectic. Like, shit, people died off of rap beef. Like, that is, and a lot of people do forget about men rap beef, because they're so sick about, they're stuck to what's going on with female rap, or just like females in general. Males want to be in female business instead of talking about historical shit. Not discrediting nobody that had beef, but Tupac and Biggie, that's not no rap beef you can't like beat or top.
Yeah, and I also feel like there's because like you were saying a lot about how you as an artist, a newer artist, would react to stans talking about you. I feel like a lot of rap beef has to do with stans, because like let's say like
yeah, but I
Nicki
think it's
and
also
Megan.
like a stereotype of like I'm a rapper, I have to be hard, I have to like defend myself, I have to be on go, I have to let you guys know I'm not the one. That's how like rap goes. So I feel like
it's like, well, my main example is like the Nicki and Meg situation. Like I was enjoying myself. I really didn't necessarily have a side until the like the Barbs were going out to Megan's mother's grave and doing stuff. Like that's when it started getting messy, because then it was like I can't even engage with this beef the correct way because we have fans and stans.
We're on your side.
Because we got fans and stans now, because like rap beef is one thing. We can talk about who's better, Meg or like, you know, Nicki, and we can have that beef and we can like duke that out on tracks and shit. But now we have Barbs doing stuff, and like that's when it gets messy.
out of control.
Yeah, because now I have to like, you know, say, well, the Barbs, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I can't do that. You know, I just want to know who's the best.
You got to be.
What do you have to say, John?
Bitch, can I talk now?
Well, you can't yell.
Oh my God. So I want
can't
to
yell into the
completely
mic.
disagree with all of y'all. I want to completely disagree with all of y'all. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. When it comes to rap, if it's not messy, it ain't shit. Like, it ain't nothing if it's not messy. It's supposed to be messy. It's supposed to be grimy. The fans are supposed to be being catty with the other fan bases. Like, that's how it's supposed to go. That's what rap is. Like, outside of any other genre, rap is the most aggressive one. That's the most aggressive one. Like, rock, whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
Like,
So I don't think that you're completely wrong, Kavion, when you said that sometimes stands do be getting in the way and start beef most of the time. That's where the problem is.
So
when the stands start the beef. But I feel like if there's a problem between the two artists already, and the stands just so happen to not, you know, get into it just because of the fact that the two artists are already into it, there's nothing wrong with that.
Are you one of the stands?
I am a stan, but I wouldn't do nothing crazy. Like, I listen to the music, whoever ate who up, I'm gonna be real about it. Even if Megan did like out rap Nicki, which would never in 200 million years ever happen. But even if she did, I'd be like, oh, I don't know, she kind of ate Nicki up a little bit.
Thinking about fans, do you think it was crazy having what's his name, Pablo Tamoya, like going and then selling the shirts off of like the situation with him and Doja, or is it different since he's not an artist and he's just a fan?
What are you asking me?
Like, if we're talking about like fans getting involved in the thing and like hip hop being messy and like all this stuff. So like with the Doja and Pablo situation, when he went and like she went and said something, and then he went making T-shirts trying to make a profit, kind of trying to make like buzz around it. Is that the same thing? Well, not the same thing as rap beef, but kind of like does it have a place within the genre?
I mean, it brings attention.
Okay, so it's like how you said in the last episode. That's kind of like already his gig. But to answer your question, no, I don't think that fans like have a place to start beefs with their so quote unquote idols. Like, that's dumb. That's just dumb. That's a whole nother like topic in itself.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, if we're talking about two people who are in the same league, two artists that are in the same league doing the same thing, then that's what I'm talking about. That's a completely different story. Then I think that it's okay for the fans and the supporters to be like, you know, rooting for their side, whoever they choose, because that's the point of a rap battle, a rap beef.
Yeah,
For people
who
to
gonna
pick
come out on
sides.
top? Who's the best bitch? The baddest rapper.
And you actually
Bring
said
out your best
something
speech.
Come on,
off
Barb.
camera a couple weeks ago about like how Nicki moves as a male rapper in the like space, and that actually changed like my opinion on the whole thing because I never really thought about it like that. I was never like upset at her, but like I was just like
looking at her like, what is she doing?
Yeah, I was like, I just don't.
I
like,
was for a second just because anytime you see it, it's Nicki versus this. Nicki versus that.
But
Nicki
everybody else
Nicki
Nicki
versus like the younger new girl, and I just like
it's not,
you know what I
it's
mean.
Nicki versus
but like
Nicki and Remy
that's just the
Ma,
way it
Nicki
is.
and Lil Kim,
Nicki and Jay-Z.
Anyways, we don't see that. Like we just see the dude like bullying someone else. Like Drake and Kendrick's beef has been going since 2011.
Yeah,
and I still love Drake. I love Drake.
He's
Champagne Poppy.
He's such a pretty boy.
Really?
Yes. He be in the Instagram like
he like a pretty boy, but he's just handsome.
Well,
yeah.
You can still get it.
I have some would you rather questions for y'all.
Give them to me straight.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Now these are group questions, but I actually have one for Armani first because I'm actually kind of curious about this one. Okay, who would you rather only listen to for the rest of your life between Adele and Rihanna?
Rihanna. Love Rihanna.
That was probably
especially pop Rihanna. That's
Rihanna.
my favorite. Like Disturbia, anything from the Loud album, Stupid in Love, Rude Boy Hard. Like,
What about? Well, that was too easy because I know you like Adele.
I do like Adele too. Adele has some hits, but like
Rihanna or Ari?
Ari over anybody. What?
Okay.
What? There's no.
Okay.
And I'll say that right now. Nobody is out singing her till this day. The rain. What? Okay, crickets. Right.
Oh, that was for like us in here. You got that though.
I do. Yeah.
It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing bad.
It ain't nothing
about Ariana.
But the Wicked got her in the chokehold though.
Who?
The Wicked. She's not the same Ariana.
I really
Grande.
want her
Okay,
to
but
go
she
back to
sung
Black
that
Diamond.
first song. I was still singing.
You want to know
What?
what's crazy? Despite what everybody say, I think Ariana is like still the same her. Like I feel like she's still the same person. She just lost
I
a
think
little weight.
she's
acting
real
again.
petite, so when she loses weight, it's gonna look drastic.
Yeah, and I feel like the losing weight wasn't even the issue.
Okay.
I think it was the way she
just
started
dyed her
doing
hair.
the
She
way she
literally
started
dyed
doing
her-
makeup,
Yeah, and she
dyeing her hair, the paleness.
So
but she did that
back
because of stamps with her.
Yeah,
would you
they was
rather?
doing
I
her
do
hair.
prefer Black Yana. We do need her to come back.
See, that's why she
Yeah.
stopped
No
tanning.
shade. That's
so,
my juice.
I need her to start
Now,
tanning, dye
would you
that
guys
hair.
rather listen to only old school music or new school music?
New school.
Old school. What? That's
Well,
such
well,
a
define
vibe,
old
a
school.
mood.
Well, that's the thing, because like I have a whole different definition for it too. So like it really depends. Like
I feel like now at this point, 2010 to maybe 2012 and under that would be considered old school.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I have to be truly honest.
I feel
that's
like
how I feel, or maybe even
So okay,
earlier
let's
2000s, maybe 20.
maybe let's
I'll
like
play some
tighten-
Sammy real quick.
Let's tighten it. Let's tighten it and just say at least like R&B old school, and like let's not say 2010s R&B is old school
Please.
R&B. We can
Okay,
like
well I didn't know we
like-
were just talking about R&B here.
well like I just changed it because it was too big of
Okay.
a thing. So if we're gonna go down to just R&B,
Definitely bring it down.
90s R&B is gonna be old school R&B. Okay.
Okay.
please leave it in that.
Okay. Yeah. Cause talk
Nothing
2010
passed.
is
Right.
crazy.
You know,
I
he
don't
was
think
just
it's that
born like
crazy.
yesterday.
I just
so.
don't think that it was that crazy. Yeah, you were born like with the dinosaurs, so I get it.
I was riding them dinosaurs. real good.
Exactly.
I was at Rosa Parks viewing.
Right.
So I
Period.
personally prefer old school. No, actually, I prefer new school R&B. I think I have a lot more.
They ain't got no soul, baby. They ain't got no
Honestly.
I
soul.
don't know. Well, I like. I'm a producer, so I like a lot of the new production stuff. Like a lot of the stuff that SZA, Frank Ocean do, I really, really like. But at the same time, they don't have any soul, so it's like
I see what you're saying. Like I love the music now too, but it's like how pop Recession. It was a time like you feel free. This new school R&B don't do like what old school R&B does. You feel everything. Once it comes on the club, everybody stands up. Like you get to vibe. And
well, the old school
off rip.
R&B girls like grew up in the church, so they learned how to sing for real.
yeah.
But you also have like new school girls that do have the power to be like that, like Coco Jones. Like I feel like she's like a very strong candidate for like to be like.
We gotta. No, you're right. You're right.
Are
No,
y'all
you're
laughing
right.
at
No,
me?
I'm not laughing at you. I agree wholeheartedly about
I'm
Coco
laughing
Jones.
at you.
I have a lot of opinions on Coco Jones and Normani.
We
Actually,
ain't talking about
Normani, I fuck
no,
with.
look, I have a lot of opinions about those two specifically. They share a common theme in my brain.
Yes, I feel like they have potential. I'm not saying that they are, but I feel like they have potential to have that because Coco Jones grew up around the kind of music that y'all are talking about, you know? And she been making music since she was so young. So
And she haven't been doing it in that way. But to answer your question, Danny, I feel like R&B.
It'll never be
old
the same
school.
if they keep following this hip hop like trap. That's
what I'm saying. They trying to make a hood
Ever
love
since
beat.
2016, and Rihanna was the one who
I
started
do agree
that.
with that.
Don't try to make no
A Quan
love.
Mills beat.
Right. The fuck, why are we, you talk about making love to me with a drill beat in the background.
Okay, Rihanna was the one who started that with anti. I feel like
Honestly.
Rihanna started that whole shift in R&B.
Mm.
You're
Oh, I
delusional.
agree.
Who do you
I
guys
agree.
feel like is a really good performer now, though? Like, if we're gonna compare someone to
Beyonce's the
Beyonce,
number one performer.
well, I think so too.
I'm so sorry.
I think, well, like, if
Go
I gotta
ahead,
go,
we know who you wanna say.
Who do you want to say?
I'm going to say this with my heart, soul, and passion. Doja Cat. And I have proof.
I
Everybody
agree.
has proof. This woman is literally at Rolling Loud,
I agree.
all here, crawling on the floor, doing
I agree.
backflips, dancing in the mud. What? Come on
Yeah.
now.
Someone
feel like-
else who I will say, J-Lo.
Get the fuck
I don't know.
up
I don't
outta
like
here.
her music, but she puts on a good show.
Okay. Well, I was.
You're entitled to your own opinion. I love that. But
That
And
was
I will
beautiful.
stand on that.
You
She's
could-
a good performer.
I've
I like
seen
her
J.Lo
acting
in
more.
concert.
yeah.
I don't like her music. She can't sing. But
yeah,
as
no.
far as like putting on the show and
All I know-
dancing, lights, and she's good.
I know that like a lot of people are comparing
Nicki
like
can't
Sabrina
perform.
Carpenter right now,
I'm sorry.
bringing
Nicki
up
can't
how like
perform.
she's a dancer, performer. They're like kind of comparing her to. I've heard Madonna. I've heard they're kind of like the sex appeal to Marilyn Monroe. And we're also just getting into this era. We see it on TV too. We'll talk about that later. But also in music, everyone's just copying each other now. Like Madonna's not even in the ground yet, and we still got another Madonna on the shelf. Oh, well, actually, Sabrina is just Madonna and Taylor Swift put together.
Don't say Taylor Swift.
There's some
Sabrina
spice
Carpenter's
in
my
there,
Taylor
like
Swift.
Ari.
I love me some Sabrina Carpenter. I was a fan since Disney Channel. When my
Sabrina
bitch
and
get,
Madonna, though?
when our bitch get,
No,
on
I
that
see
motherfucking
Taylor, but I see
stage.
Ari too. I see like with the spice.
Okay, yeah, now
Yeah.
that I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like even
Same with Tate
before-
McRae.
Actually, people have been trying to compare Madonna to people forever because then we
Hold on.
even had them comparing Madonna and Lady Gaga, which they are different. I could see it. What I don't see is the Sabrina to Madonna thing. Or like,
I think it's just
no
the blonde
one's-
hair.
Mhm.
no one's been comparing Lady Gaga to anybody.
Cause Lady Gaga's weird. I don't see.
love-
Sabrina's
I
not
love
like.
her.
We're
You
not.
don't see her
gonna
with the
get
meat
another
dress. Like she's not doing none of that weird.
I love Lady Gaga.
lady. Yeah,
I
Sabrina
love
is
it.
the
Lady
pretty
Gaga
girl.
is of her own lane.
But
She's
do
of
you
her
think
own
we'll
lane.
get like a new, unique talent that'll like?
I thought
'cause, like,
Doja
instead
was
of
getting
just
close
copying
to
stuff-
being weird like Lady Gaga.
Doja? I feel like Doja Cat and Doechii are the closest thing we've got to difference in originality
I would
Yeah.
agree.
thus far.
What about Chapel? How you guys feel about Chapel?
I don't listen to her.
I don't know who that is.
Chappelle
Oh, that's that girl that be
Roan?
crying and shit.
The curly hair red girl, right?
No,
the
thank
red hair
you.
girl. I
No,
don't.
thank
She's
you.
not my
No, thank
type.
you.
I don't
She
like
gives
to
me
listen to her.
thank
what's
you.
that bitch from Alice in Wonderland with the
Yeah.
big ass
Queen of
head?
Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Queen of Hearts.
Yeah,
I
that's-
like her music, but like I don't like her.
I heard like certain things about her too, like little
I do
things
hear
are
that
coming up.
that she be like
I never
an
really
asshole
listened to her.
people.
Mhm.
I heard
Yeah,
that
and I
one
heard she
popular
stink.
song
And she
parts
like
of it. It was
uses
boring.
like
It's not
being
for
a
me.
human being as an excuse
Pink
to be an
Pony Club?
asshole to people.
Mm-mm. Who?
I don't think so.
You said what?
We're talking about Chappell. What's her name?
Chappell
Chapel
Roan.
Roan,
Don't know
Chappelle
her name.
Roan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was just saying to him
Mhm.
like the reason why you don't like her is because she's like
I
an
heard-
asshole to people.
I heard. Yeah,
And
some
then
things
she
are coming up.
uses like being a human being with emotions as an excuse to be
Yeah.
rude to people.
No.
To be honest,
you're
like
grown.
it's not even that. Like kind of yes, but the thing is, even you look at the difference between her yelling at photographers and like kind of getting in people's face, and the way people reacted when Doechii did it. It's like Chapel Roan can only do that stuff because she,
Mm.
yeah, you know. Yeah. And
You
it-
should've
and
put
it's
a-
just
a
like-
skin on it.
Yeah, and it's just like everyone like I've seen so many times Chaperone gets an off on like being mean to people or blah blah blah, which is fine. I really don't care about that. Or she'll say things in certain interviews or like takes off of like different communities and like gets praised for it. And then it's like Doechii is stressed out. She needs more fucking umbrellas now.
It was her first Met Gala.
She's not supposed to be.
Her first Met Gala.
She's stressed out.
Thank you.
And now like everybody's trying to cancel her, calling her this and that and blah blah blah. Like
she's
that.
literally 3 seconds away from falling off.
Yeah.
She's in her prime right now, so she could fall off at any point.
So I only give Chaperone as much slack as everyone gives everyone else slack. If y'all treating everyone else and Doechii like this, then I'm gonna treat Chaperone like that.
I just don't know.
I mean, what do you guys feel about like separating the artist from the art? Like,
I completely agree with that.
I'm a big fan about that.
I completely agree with that.
I give
feel
credit
like-
credits to. Okay,
Yeah.
did that.
Okay. Yeah.
You
like,
got
if the
talent,
song
mama.
is good. It's good. Like don't be fake about it. Like just because you don't like somebody, that's dumb. That's
Yeah.
dumb. Just be real. Like I like that song. I'm like her. The
I
bitch
have-
that's wearing it ain't cute.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly.
But I like that. That's a cute little sundress.
Yeah.
I think I land in the middle. It's like I study a lot of music history too. So like if I like a song or an artist, I'm gonna study everything about their life because it tells me about how they came to this like piece of music. So like once I'm coming from that perspective, if you are real fucked up and like I really just can't listen to everything, but I have my few songs, great, fantastic.
I most definitely agree. And also, I would say, like, vice versa. Like, their music could be completely ass, but their Instagram or just, like, their social media feed is tea. Like,
Yeah,
I have a few artists like that. That I'm just
Madison
like,
Beer.
I will say that.
Madison Beer.
Oh,
She's like a really pretty girl.
Very pretty.
she's
Her music is-
Angelina Jolie.
Her music is her music, and she likes it. But if we're going back to, like, artists, to stay on the music thing, I would say Azalea Banks. That bitch is unhinged, but she got some bops. That bitch got
that's
some
a
bops.
good point. Okay,
Not gonna lie.
so I don't think so. One of the big things is, especially now with TikTok specifically, you can't just like blow up a song anymore for real. You have to have songs blow up through social media, and you have to be a social media star. Has to be this and that. You have to do all these other things.
You gotta have a dance
And
routine
you
with
saying
it.
Azalea Banks right now was perfect because I feel like Azalea Banks would be so much more popular if she came up in an age before social media, before we knew she was crazy. Because now she just says everything. Now,
Does she be
she's
lying
not.
half of the time?
Okay.
No.
She needs to work on those sentences.
Yes. But
But-
she'll give credit. Like, she's really blunt. Like, she's the type of person to be like, oh, Nicki had a good song, or Doja had a good song, but that bitch bald head. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Do you guys have any artists
give
that you
credit.
followed that like that have been around before social media that got onto TikTok or started making new music since then that have just been bad?
Coy
No.
Ray.
You're right. I
Coy
haven't thought
Ray.
about her in a minute.
She's been like the epitome of blowing up on TikTok. Like her music only went viral on TikTok, and then once it spread out to the other apps, it died down, and she had to find something else to come out with to make her blow up on TikTok once again. She has a couple of songs, and all of them blew up on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then she's just kind of like there as an artist now. Like she's just here. I guess she gets a spot now because she has a couple good songs
Right.
that went viral on TikTok. But that's really all you need is one good hit.
That's wild because she's a Nepo baby too. Her dad's an artist.
Oh, what's his name?
Benzino.
Benzino.
Benzino. The one with no, like,
No
neck.
neck.
With no neck. No,
So
yeah.
like
Love and
Master
hip-hop.
Shifu or what's
Yeah.
his Master Uguay from the
Why I look like a
Right.
Smurf. A Smurf. But I feel like even if it's not new music, it's a bunch of old songs that people are just now finding about. And it kind of pisses me off too because it's like you had this chance to like I do get happy when they get their credit, but it's like it took them this long because
That's how I
somebody made
felt
a
about
dance with it.
Doechii.
Like, and I agree with
That's how I
that.
felt about
But
Doechii.
still, that one song, no, y'all know how I feel about that song. That's not your song. But anyway, like TikTok is a make or break. It could be overhyped, like Doechii with the anxiety song.
Yeah.
People hate that song now. It's literally everywhere.
It's been
But it's
overplayed.
because when you get these like TikTok songs, you only hear 10, 15, maybe
yeah,
30
the same
seconds of it.
part.
And then you try to go listen to it in the club and like you only know that part. And like honestly,
the
so
whole song is that one
you
part.
probably know this about the music industry. You get paid for your first 30 seconds of the song.
Period.
So your first 30 seconds of the song better be really fucking good. 31 seconds. It could be farts in a jar. And you're gonna get paid. So like, and I've been hearing that more and more often, where it's like, oh, this is a good song. Get to 31 seconds, and I'm done. And I
Yeah.
think that's happening a lot because it's like people want to make their money. Like music, honestly, doesn't make any money besides brand deals.
It's been songs where features are what I go to the original person's song for.
Nicki,
Honestly, Doja Cat.
Nicki features is a genre in itself.
Honestly,
That's a
like
genre of
if
music.
she could make a whole album out of just her features, then there's a lot of artists like Lotto.
And that's even crazy because we was having a conversation the other day about how many number ones Nicki had. She had none, but all of the number ones that she did have at the time back then were all features.
She does people favors, honestly. And that's one thing I can never say. Like, that's why artists, when they first come out, oh, I love Nicki, you got your number one.
Then
now,
they switch up real quick.
Nicki, like, she's an asshole. Was you saying that when she was fucking giving you, when you were thinking her?
She is an asshole.
That's what I'm saying. But she's an asshole that got you up there.
She's an asshole. Rightfully so.
And don't let her do
shit
music
for almost 20 fucking years. Yeah, she gets to be an asshole. Yeah, of course she gets to be an asshole. What?
Take cover.
Oh my God, Lord.
I'm about to set this.
Send help. This is not a drill.
Okay, what is we'll go around the table. What's like an artist or a genre that people wouldn't believe that you listen to?
An artist for me is Frank Sinatra. That's like classical or like
It's jazz standards.
I'm on Frank Sinatra right now. He'll immediately turn me into like a good mood.
I'm gonna send you the Dinah Washington version of "Fly Me Over the Moon."
Do it.
Because I think you'll really like
him
that.
and Michael Jackson immediately put me in a good mood. What about you, Kavion?
I would say Steve Lacy. Not only is he fine as shit, and I need that and I want that, but his music is very good. And it's like music. But no, like he has like music, any type of I love a beat. That's what catch my attention first. And if I can just smoke hookah to it, I love like a hookah smoking vibe type of song. And he does that for me all the time. So I need that.
I'm so glad that you said that. Like when it comes to like beats and stuff, like that's what reels me in. Like I need to feel the beat. And for me, it's Billie Eilish. Bitch.
I can see you listening to her though.
She already, first of all, her singing is already out of this world, completely different. But the beats that she has her brother produce is crazy. They're crazy. Like the beats are always so good.
People are always comparing her and Lana Del Rey, and I'm like,
what?
No,
they are because of the voice, the alternative voice, like the.
For me, honestly, I think I'm a classical composer, so I listen to a lot of classical music, a lot of folk music and stuff like that, which. I mean, probably people would assume that I do that. But I do love Orville Peck, which he's like gay country. Like, how do you guys feel about country?
Carrie Underwood,
Rascal Flatts.
I don't feel about country.
You know, Good Girl by Carrie Underwood. That shit was on Just Dance. Fucked it up every time.
Me and My Boyfriend's song is actually a country song by Orville Peck.
Y'all sang it together?
Before he cheats.
Okay. Wait, you and your boyfriend sang a country song together?
No, we didn't sing like our song that like we like. It's like it's a country song.
That's
right?
cute. That's cute. That's different. I love that.
What about you? No country?
No country.
Rock?
I mean, when I tell you, the last country song I could even tell you is by Billy Ray Cyrus. He's singing about him wanting his mullet back. I don't know.
Well, that just took me back.
You know what I'm talking about? I want my mullet back. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get from me though. I'm not in touch with.
Just
with
him and his
country
mother.
at all. Like
no,
I'm not
Rascal Flatts, Carrie Underwood, and that's it.
Period.
Nothing else.
I think so.
Because life is a highway.
Oh, shut up. All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. This has been a great episode with you guys talking about music. All I have to, love talking with music with you guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thanks for the producers, everyone here. Catch us next week. Also, put in the comments like some of your favorite artists, songs, some genres that maybe people didn't think you'd like. Any crazy songs for us to listen to. We'll take a look at all of those. I'm Danny. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at PrinceDion_.
Period. I'm John. You can find me at CanKillerJohn on Instagram or just John Skies anywhere.
It's your loudmouth boy, Kavion, also known as royalty.cav on Instagram.
It's Armani. You can find me on Instagram at datboymani.
And this has been the Perspective Podcast. And you can find us on
J.Marvin
Productions.
Thank you. Period.